Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, which has continued to hold above a key area of support at around the $0.0639 mark, and you're also trading above the 20-day MA here on the daily chart. And before I get further into the technical analysis, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Hbar, from these low prices that he had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.5884 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.0356 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3. And here on the daily chart, you can see I have a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.9768 mark, and giving you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out starting here on the daily chart, where you can see that after making our high at around the $0.08 mark, we have been seeing a bit of a corrective structure, and the very first indication that we were going to see such a movement here on the charts was the formation of this long wick to the upper side, which was an indication that the sellers had started to take over the market. And you can see for the past few days they have been taking over the market, and we have been seeing a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side. And jumping to the 1 hour chart to give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the 1 hour chart you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, which has continued to be obeyed by Hbar, where you can see that after making our low at around the $0.0356 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, where we can term that as the first wave, then a wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5. And in this video I want to make a few changes to this Elliot wave structure so that we can have an even more bullish scenario here on the Hbar chart, where I'll be extending the high for this wave 3 to the high that we made at around the $0.0808 mark. And after making that high, whatever we have been seeing over here is the formation of that wave 4. And after seeing the low for that fourth wave, whatever I'm expecting next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, and getting to see whether this fourth wave to the lower side has done the minimum that we expect a wave 4 to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave, that is the second wave, to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which lies between the $0.0639 mark and the $0.0587 mark, and that is the minimum that I was expecting that wave 4 to the lower side to do. And you can see we have retraced into that red target area, and there are chances that we might have seen the low for this fourth wave to the lower side, and whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 to fully maximize an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.0847 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Hbar to do next in the formation of this wave 5. And for that to also happen, we also need to manage to break above the wave 1 high, which perfectly lies at around the $0.0808 mark. So that is what I'm expecting next here on the Hbar chart. Soon we are going to flip bullish, continue pushing higher, manage to break above the wave 3 high, and also fully maximize our target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 to complete an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And once the larger Elliot wave count 1 is in, then we can expect a larger Elliot wave count 2 in a corrective structure, that is an ABC corrective structure, and that will be another perfect entry to get back into Hbar. But for now there are chances of getting in, and this is not financial advice, so that you can be able to ride that bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as that higher Elliot wave count 5 to complete an even larger Elliot wave count 1. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. Here on the RSI we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of that wave 5. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, but you're seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling volume, and that means soon we might be able to print that bullish cross and fully support the formation of that wave 5. So that is what I'm expecting here on the Hbar chart on the short term and also on the long term scenarios, and I'll be keeping you updated.